Welcome you to the south side of Chicago and Wright Field. We've got a perfect day for baseball. The Atlanta Braves going up against the Chicago White Sox. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And getting the nod for the White Sox, Hunter Brown. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw. Up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
The 0-1. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch. Jake McCarthy next up for the Braves. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands. You let the ball travel.
Runner on the go. Strike in there. Real Muto throws, not in time. It's a stolen base.
Come on, bro. Fucking ball was there 2 feet in front of him. That's so silly.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Man at second. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. That one carrying. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. So he goes yard to left. Here is Matt Olson.
Yep, that ball went out.
2-2 now. Popped up. Brown. And there's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
To the right side, Lee. Third out, and that ends the frame. Back at right field. And going for Atlanta, Braxton Ashcraft. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Justin Crawford steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Number 2, Justin Crawford.
And first offering is fouled off. Ashcraft. He's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. Fires over to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second, third baseman, Colson Montgomery.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping guys off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today. The emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
That's off the inside corner. Ball 3. Yeah, I think the other part, though, as well, is it goes both ways, because I think that guys at times are more than willing to give up walks because they'll come back and strike the next guy out. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. That one lifted to left. McCarthy on the move. Takes it in for the out. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors.
Ball.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that'll do it. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Now in for the Braves, Drake Baldwin. Popped in the air, left field. Witt should have this one, and there's one down.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Ball 1.
Brown in his 4th year, 27 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2019. He hauls it in, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Michael Harris II. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball 1.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the White Sox DH, Munetaka Murakami.
Munetaka Murakami.
And that's outside. The next offering misses. Ball 2. Late with the swing there.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throw on to Olsen. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Right fielder, Andy Pajes.
Misses inside. Ball 1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. 2 down, bases empty. Jonathan Aranda now at the plate. First pitch, and he just misses.
Hey!
In the air, left field. That is the inning. Here on the south side, now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Elly De La Cruz.
Ball.
Popped up. Lee brings it in, and there's one down.
Up next for Atlanta, left fielder Jake McCarthy.
Ground ball right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back there, and that's a foul ball. Good eye right there.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
2 down, nobody on. Pitch misses. 3-2 now. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Atlanta, first baseman Matt Olson.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Ball 1. Ball 2.
The 2-2. That one is absolutely belted. And that's going to bang against the wall. And a double puts runners at second and third with 2 out.
Up next for Atlanta, second baseman
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Ball 1 there. On the ground, right side, Lee whips it to first. That's out number 3. Back here on the south side, bottom of the inning, Brooks Lee steps to the plate for the White Sox.
No, inside.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Lee gets his lead at first with nobody out. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. This looks like extra bases. Around second, on his way to third. Lee headed for the plate. And now they trail by 1.
Really nice job with 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
JT Realmuto steps in. Outside low. And that's ball 1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Man at second.
Nope.
And misses inside. Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. Oh, and that liner got him. The throw is still in
Gotta be
time.
fucking
So they
kidding me, bro.
get the first out of the inning.
Up next for the White Sox, center fielder, Justin Crawford.
And that one fouled off.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Fought off foul.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Huge strikeout there. And up next for Chicago, Colson Montgomery. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Whipped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. They'll circle the bases, and it gives them the lead in the third. It's 3-2. That one ripped, but foul. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here in the last half of the third. Up the middle, Albies gets it to first. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. Start of the fourth. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin. Foul ball there.
You know, these Braves, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. I think things are happening.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And he brings it into the warning track.
Up next for Atlanta, third baseman Josh Young.
That one not close. Ball one. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Next offering is fouled back. Nice grab. Over to first, and they get the out. Michael Harris the second digs in now. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up.
Ball, that's in.
Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
In the air to left center. Crawford under it. And that is that. Back at right field, bottom of the fourth, Munetaka Murakami steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Munetaka Murakami.
Ball, that's out.
Swing and a miss. And now it's even 1-1.
You know,
Nope,
these White
outside.
Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
3-1 now. Fouled off left side.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
That one misses.
Ball 4.
So a leadoff
First
walk.
base.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Out towards right center field. Harris racing after it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. 1 out man at first. And here's the first baseman, Jonathan Aranda. Inside.
That's inside.
Ball 1. In the air, left field. Fair ball. The relay, not going to get him. He's in there.
Up next for the White Sox, second baseman, Brooks Lee.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. So bases loaded.
All right, we're back. We're back.
With one away, Johnny DeLuca steps to the plate for the White Sox, and now he steps off. Big pitch coming.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
Nope. Outside.
In situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
And it remains 2-2. Bases loaded, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
For the White Sox, catcher J.T. Realmuto.
Fouls away the first offering. Swing and a foul out of play.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Here on the south side, so now to the plate for Atlanta, Ellie De La Cruz. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
You know, these Braves doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
This one looks like trouble. Now he'll turn for second, and now the tying run. is into scoring position.
Everything came together for him. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. And we've got ourselves a pitching change.
Runner at second base, so he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
It's third. And a foul ball.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Man at second.
Ball, that's just out.
Ground ball right side. Lee. The throw to first. One away here in the fifth. And here comes Ronald Acuna Jr. in a huge spot.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Swings through that one for strike one.
This guy's sink has so much drop at it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Two on, one out. And that one ripped to left. Base hit. The throw home. Safe at the plate. It's 3-3.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the...
Two gone.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Baldwin up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
2 on, 2 outs. And there's a ball. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. In to score from third. It's an RBI single. It's 4-3.
Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Fouls away the first offering. That's out to center field. Crawford settles underneath it. And that's the third out. Back here on the south side, stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Justin Crawford. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Up the middle.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And a foul ball. White Sox down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Ripped on the ground to second. Albies over to first in time. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along, 2 quick outs. And now it's Bobby Witt Jr. In the air, right field. And that'll do it. Top 6 now in for the Braves. Michael Harris the second. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 1 down.
Up next for Atlanta, the designated hitter, Jordan Beck. Now pitching for the
So they turn to their closer, Taylor Clark.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance. Fight back into the game.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Zach McKinstry. Looking to start something with 1 gone. And that one fouled off. That's off the inside corner.
Inside.
1 ball, 1 strike. High fly ball, right field. Pajes going back on this one. 2 down. Ellie De La Cruz next up for the Braves. 1 for 3. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Bottom of the 6th inning. So now it's the White Sox DH, Munetaka Murakami. They turn things over to the southpaw, Jacob Latz.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen. The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
That's in. Ball 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Up next for the White Sox, right fielder, Andy Pajes.
Hey.
Right through there for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
That's
Ball
off
1.
the mark. Ball 1. White Sox down to run here in the bottom of the 6th. On the ground to short, De La Cruz throws to first in time. So up next, Jonathan Aranda, 1 for 2.
First baseman, Jonathan Aranda.
Ball.
Late swing, foul to the left.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
2 down, nobody on. Grounds one to short. De La Cruz. And that's the inning. We go to the top of the
Leading
7th.
off
So
for
now
the
to the
Braves,
plate for
left
Atlanta,
fielder,
Jake McCarthy. In the air, right field. Pajes takes it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for Atlanta, right fielder Ronald Acuna Jr.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right, out of play. And a foul ball. Got him. 2 out.
Up next for Atlanta,
And now
first
Matt
baseman,
Olson up to
Matt
hit.
Olson.
Out towards right center field. Crawford on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back at right field. Bottom of the 7th. Brooks Lee steps to the plate for the White Sox. White Sox making a move for pinch hitter Chase Maidron.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Tyler Rogers.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Tap foul at the plate. Looking to get the tying run on base. And fouled off. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Throw on to Olson, and one away in the bottom of the 7th. So up next for Chicago, Johnny DeLuca. And that one fouled off.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And the 0-1.
Whoa, recognize that pitch just in time, able to keep those hands back.
Just missed.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now quick throw to first. Tries to get back and see.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
Swinging a ground ball up the middle and a base hit. Harris fires it in quickly as the tying run is forced to stop at second. Here's the center field. Justin Crawford. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Dylan Lee.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
This one in the air center field. Harris racing after it. Pulls it down, and there are two away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Montgomery in the box here and fouls it off for strike one.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation.
Has some trouble with it. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, a big two-out hit, and the game is tied. And now a huge at-bat coming up as Bobby Witt Jr. steps. Yeah. Gets him to chase after that one.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch. Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
In the air to left center. Harris moving under it. And that will end the inning. Here on the south side, now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies.
Ball, that's inside.
And that is out of play. Tied at 4. Bounce to the right. And that's a foul ball. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire did give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
2-2 now. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. Ozzie Albies goes yard. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. This one in the air. Montgomery takes it in for the out. And there's one away. Here's Josh Young. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. One out, bases empty, and a run in. And we're in the top of the 8th. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Clark, a righty that throws with power. 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. On the ground to the left. Witt. Fires in time.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
So a lefty out of the pen. Jose A. Ferrer.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Aranda. He steps on the bag, and the lefty reliever does his job. Just one pitch to get the inning-ending ground out. Well, one-run game. Munetaka Murakami steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Munetaka Murakami.
And that's a strike. On the inside corner for a strike.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a key out leading off the bottom of the 8th.
Right fielder, Andy Pajes.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And that drops in for a strike.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first. 2 away. Jonathan Aranda will hit next.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate. Try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
There's a strike. Line drive, base hit. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Fouled off. He was late. The White Sox with the tying run on at first. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Ball.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
That misses
Ball,
the
that's
zone,
out.
and it's 2-1. Hard liner. Bounces over the wall and found ground. It's an automatic double.
Back-to-back base hits. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and no. times where you got to make them.
Will Vest takes over on the mound.
All they need from him right here is one out, but that's easier said than done for sure. Lots of pressure with 2 runners in scoring position. He does have the 1 open base to work with if needed.
White Sox making a move for pinch hitter Jack Caglione.
Oh, great spot. He's looking to come through with that go-ahead run on base.
Bit of strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a force play at any base. 2 outs, bases full. Here comes Real Muto. This to third. Fires over to first. And that's terrific work out of the bullpen. 1 pitch to end the frame. Back here on the south side. So here's the Braves designated hitter. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Jordan Leisure.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
That's a laser base hit. And the leadoff man aboard, looking to extend the play now. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And a big swing and a miss. That one fouled off. Man at second. This one in the air, center field. Robert under it. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only 1 out. So digging in, Jake McCarthy.
Here's the sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This will be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
Inside, ball 2.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A 2-run blast.
No mistake pitches all game. So this fucking scrub comes in.
And a strike in there.
Fucking trash.
2 runs across in the inning. Here at the top of the 9th. That's in there. 0-2.
They must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Pajes takes it in for the out. That's out number 2. Here's Matt Olson down. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And that is that. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. It's now 7-4. Back at right field, stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Luis Robert Jr.
Robert Jr.
White Sox making a move for pinch hitter Tristan Peters.
Now pitching for
Dietrich
Atlanta,
Enns
number
into the
71,
game.
Dietrich Enns.
Going away. The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Got him swinging.
Up next for the White Sox, third baseman, Colton Montgomery.
Ball one.
And he swings through that one. Struck him out without a swing. White Sox down to their final out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Bobby Witt Jr. 0 for 4. He's flied out 3 times and also grounded out.
Ball, that's off the plate. Ball, that's in.
And a base hit up the middle. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
It's been a rough one for him so far at the plate, but that'll help. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Ball, that's inside.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Couple of singles back to back. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back. Came from, and there's just no.
Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Kodai Senga.
Kodai Senga.
And now, Andy Pajes.
Ball.
Hit on the ground to short. De La Cruz. And that is the ball game.